Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. I apologize if it sounds a little bit noisy now because it's raining cats and dogs outside. And today, I'll be showing you a way to cook super tender chicken in scallion sauce. So let's start cooking. Now we'll prepare our dish. I'm using La Gourmet 32cm non-stick wok. This is part of the Shogun Twister family set. Boil enough water to cover our chicken leg. Add in about 1 teaspoon of salt. Add in also 2 stalks of spring onion or scallion stem, lightly crushed like this. Okay, just put them in. And a few pieces of young ginger, sliced thinly like this, approximately 5 grams. We'll put the lid on and wait for this to come to a boil. I'll see you back in a while. The water is boiling now. We'll add in our chicken. I'll be adding in 3 chicken legs, approximately 770 grams in total. Put them down into the water. Make sure that your water is covering the chicken completely. Put the lid back on and we'll wait for this to come to a boil. Once the water is boiling like this, put the lid on. We'll turn the heat down to low and let this slowly cook for 20 minutes. I'll see you back in a while. 20 minutes is up. Let's have a look. We need to make sure that the chicken is cooked. How do we do that? Simply just remove the chicken. Use a skewer or a sharp chopstick like this. Poke it through the thickest part, which is somewhere here. If the juices run clean like this, that means this is cooked. We will now remove the chicken and shock it in ice water. Now why do we need to shock it in ice water? It's because we don't want it to overcook. And this way, the chicken will be really tender and really delicious. We'll just soak it in ice water for about 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, we'll now proceed to prepare our sauce. Using the same wok, but of course you need to wash it up first. Add in 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. Using medium-low heat. We don't have to wait for the oil to heat up. We'll add in our scallion stem or spring onion stem, about 2 pieces of it. Slightly smash them up and cut them into halves. Put it in. We just want to impart the flavor into the oil. Approximately 15 grams of ginger, sliced thinly like this. Put them in also. Just stir them around. Now if the heat is too high, always turn down to low. We just want to get the flavor out. Normally for this dish, right, what they'll do is they'll just chop up the spring onion, grate the ginger and pour hot oil over it. But we want our dish to be really clean when we present it. That's why we are doing this. We'll fry this until the ginger are slightly brown as well as the spring onion. And there's a very beautiful aroma that's coming out from all these ingredients. This will take a little bit of time, so just be patient. I'll show you how it looks like in a while. I've been frying for a while. The oil is done now. It's okay if the spring onion and the ginger are a little bit burnt because we really want the flavor just to be in the oil. So we turn off the flame now. Remove the spring onions, scallions and the ginger away from the oil. It smells really good in my kitchen right now. After removing them, you can actually discard all this. It's fine. Without turning the flame on, in the same pan, we'll add in half a teaspoon of sugar. We also add in 5 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Just mix them up well together and melt the sugar. The sauce is done. We'll just put them aside and I'll show you the next step. Now I'll show you another way to prepare the sauce. This way is more fragrant, but of course you have the ginger, the spring onion or the scallion on top of the chicken. If you want that to be, then this will be the way to do it. Heat up 4 tablespoons of oil until it's smoking hot. It must be very hot because we'll be pouring this over the scallion and ginger to bring out the fragrance. As you can see, it's smoking already. We'll turn off the heat and proceed to pour this over our scallion and ginger. Pour the oil in. I'm using 5 grams of grated ginger plus the spring onion is whatever is left after using the stem. That's about 2 stalks of it. Add in half a teaspoon of sugar, stir it up, as well as 5 tablespoons of light soy sauce. As you can see, it's very simple and this is all done. This sauce is very versatile. You can use it on steamed fish or even fry this with vegetables. It's really very fragrant. So I'll show you how we put the dish together. It's been 20 minutes and now we'll remove the chicken from the iced water. After this, we'll shred the chicken up and pour the beautiful sauce over it. Now I'll debone the chicken using my hands. But of course, if you want to use a knife, by all means do so. If you don't want to use your hand, you can also use a small knife like this. Slice down the meat. Right, just cut it into smaller pieces. Now I'm going to show you how I place the chicken on the plate. You will need a bowl. How big of a bowl will depend on how much chicken you use. Alright, we need to fit the chicken in compactly. You will need a plate also so that the bowl can fit in nicely within like this. I'm going to use my hand to place the chicken in the bowl. So make sure you wash your hands. Take a piece of the chicken with skin on. Place the skin side down on the bowl like this. Continue with the rest, making sure that the bigger pieces are placed down first with the skin side down so that your dish will look so much better. Continue to do this until you compact all the chicken in. So once you're done, just place this on your serving dish. So this is the serving dish that I'm using. So place the plate over the bowl like this, hold it firmly on the sides, and then just flip it over like this. And there you go, a nicely plated chicken. I've plated the chicken on my serving dish and I've garnished it with sliced cucumber. Now all I have to do is just pour the sauce over the chicken. This is going to be so good. Lastly, just garnish it with some spring onions. It's time for our lunch. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Oh, the fragrance is really nice. It has this very nice gingerly smell as well as the beautiful fragrance from the scallion. Let's give it a taste with some rice and the sauce. Chicken super tender, the sauce beautiful on rice. This is really a keeper. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. And now it's your turn to cook. See you again. Bye bye.